Bienvenidos a Entrevistas en el Infierno. Hoy tenemos un especial, estamos con Afsky, estaremos en la sala Kollektivet livet en Estocolmo. Y nada, os dejaremos con él, que os hará unas preguntitas y responderá a ellas. Chao.
Yeah. First question, how was the band formed and how did you choose the name? Well, I formed the band I started writing the songs in 2014. I was in another band back then, Seguro, but I needed more, so I had a lot of ideas for songs, and then I wrote some of them on my own, and I chose the name Afsky. It's a nice short word, fits very good, meaning detest or disgust. And yeah, then I put out the first songs in 2015. So next year is the 10-year anniversary of the first EP, actually. Well, the current members of the band, I have right now Simon. We have two Simons, tall Simon and small Simon, and Martin. MJ playing the bass. Both of them all of them has played in other bands and do still. The tall guitarist Simon, he plays in Sunken, writes all the music for that band. The drummer Simon plays in a band called Ole Luk. About to release an album also, the next album. And Martin Jørgensen plays bass. I don't know if you know the metal festival in Denmark called Metal Magic. That's his festival. It's a pretty cool, solid lineup. Any changes in the lineup, and has it affected the band? It's me who writes the music, so in that way it hasn't affected the band. But there has been some changes, obviously. Started with a drummer called Martin Haumann, who also recorded the first two albums, the drums for those. And yeah, the old bass player, he has a band now called Uderne, lives in Slovakia, moved there. So there has been some changes, but I really like the current lineup now with the members that I have with me. So I would like to keep it this way as long as I can. Yeah. Yeah, the songwriting process. Who writes the lyrics? Who composes the music? Well, it's me who writes the lyrics and the music. I was lying in the bus yesterday night and wrote the lyrics for a song. I just remembered today. I was pretty high and drunk, but I got something written down and read it today and was like, that's actually pretty good. So it's, yeah, I write when I'm on tour, or I write when I'm in the forest or in the middle of the city and hate everything. And yeah, it's very, very different. But yeah, all the music, it mostly starts with the acoustic guitar. So yeah, that's where all the melodies come from.
Yeah,
just playing, jamming the acoustic guitar alone at home, and yeah, I like to go over the same things again and again. Just change small parts until I have like what feels like 3 solid parts for a whole song. And then I turn on the computer and plug in the guitar and start recording. But it's a process. I never record a full song and then on to the next. I lay some layers. Yeah, let it stay maybe for a month, maybe half a year. Then I pick it up again and work a little bit more. So that's how most of the songs were done. Not all in one, but slowly adding a little bit to all of them, which I like to think also gives it a good whole in the last end. So yeah, the musical style, black metal. I like to somehow also call it depressive black metal. Some people might wonder because some of it is quite energetic, maybe even happy melodies, but I think the happy stuff is very close to the depressive anyway. So yeah, I like to say in general I'm a happy person, but I also have dark thoughts and life is hard sometimes. So that's where the depressive part comes in. Maybe you won't spot it in the music, but in the lyrics I would like to. Yeah, there's some sadness to it. Yeah. When people come after a show and say I cried while you guys played, then I'm happy. Then I did my job right. Where do you record your music and who do you work with in production? Well, I do it at home, and like I said before, I build a little bit on every song and until I have a full album. So I record all of it in my apartment in Copenhagen, and the drums, I can't play drums that well, so Martin Haumann recorded the first 2 albums, and the drummer who's now on the live lineup, Simon, he made the drums for the latest record. We did that in the rehearsal room. But all the rest, I used to record my vocals in my apartment, but sometimes I think that my neighbors think that I'm dying or crazy. Or something. So yeah, I started doing that in the rehearsal room instead. So also regarding production, I don't really work with any fancy name or something. I just like to do it myself, and then also mix my records myself, because it's a slow process. While I record, I slowly, how do you say? Yeah, slowly push the buttons to slowly make it what it is that I want. So any interesting anecdotes from the recording studio? Not really. It's just my apartment. Sometimes lots of beers and joints, but no, nothing fancy. Best experience at a concert? Yeah, when people come and say, I cried while you played. I was so emotional. That really means something to me. Maybe it's not the concert then, but what happens after. That's special. But yeah, best experience, I don't know. I mean, now we're on tour with the Kampffarm 1349, and has been fun. Played some killer shows. The fire alarm went off yesterday. We had to get all the people out of the room and cut 1.5 songs. I don't know if that was a good experience, but that was still fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, standout stories about encounters with fans or at concerts. I don't know. I like to think that Afsky has some pretty solid fans, if you can say that. It's hard for me to describe in English right now. But yeah, I don't know. I meet a lot of people where I really can feel that the music means so much to them. And again, that gives me some... Yeah, that's a nice feeling that I can touch people just by making the music. And I would still say for my own sake, everything I do in Afsky is something that I like to do, and melodies I like. I don't try to make music to impress people or to go with a what would you say? Like I'm not trying to impress people or do what's expected, or because that just ends up being kind of fake to me. So I just like to be honest to myself and and do the stuff that I like. So when people come to me and say what I do for my own sake touches them, or that really means something to me. even yesterday, it happens quite a lot actually, that people come and say, had either a very bad period in my life and your music helped me, and some even come and say, actually I didn't want to live anymore, but your music also helped somehow that I'm still here. So that is quite, touching. That means something to me. Can you tell us about your latest album, single, inspiration behind it? Well, the latest album is probably the most personal thing that I've done so far. It's called 100 år in 100 years. I'm dead in 100 years. So is everybody that I know. And we all know where it's going. We're all going to die at some point. No one will live forever. And I just had a lot of thoughts about that when my last my grandmother died. So yeah, that brought up a lot of thoughts like, oh shit, my parents are actually the next one in the natural line to not be there anymore. Once they're not there anymore, it's only me, and my sister, maybe kids or something. But that was a strange realization, even though I know that I'm not going to live forever. But that was the beginning of the latest album. So instead of it's actually more a collection of songs to the people I love, but then the sadness that we have to say goodbye sometimes. Yes. So that's what the latest album is about.
It's personal.
Yeah, very, very personal. Yeah. And then actually I put out a little single. We played for the first time an acoustic show in Copenhagen with 2 acoustic guitars and a violin, a cello, and a Raj. Very beautiful and something different. We made an acoustic version of the song Tak for alt from the latest album, which is a song I wrote for my parents. Thanks. Tak for alt means thanks for everything. So thanks that I was born, and I can experience the world. I'm happy about that. So,
no, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So so I actually put out a single of that one. The rest of the concert is not released yet. Maybe it will be at some point. But it was the first time we did it, and it's not perfect, but we're still.
It's a little diamond.
Yeah. Yeah, future release. I am writing the next album right now. So I have 6 songs. I guess it would be 6 songs again. The next album, 3 on each side. And working on the lyrics right now while I'm on the bus. So the plan is that the plan is to finish the album in spring 2025. So I hope next summer or next fall that will be the next album.
Okay.
That's the plan at least. Yeah. So much can happen.
Okay.
Biggest challenge you face as a band? Well, I don't know. For me, now that it's my project, obviously I had to find some other people to play the music. Not that has been a big challenge, but there's still some things that are different if you do everything yourself, or if you are more people in it. Both things has benefits and does. So I don't know. Biggest challenge. Blank. There are always this small stuff that you have to face as a band. What am I the most proud of so far? I think just the fact that we're actually out playing here, and we can go on a tour in Europe, and have been more than one time. It's a little bit bigger tour this time, but still we have been around and started with nothing, so it slowly builds up. So personally, I'm very proud of that. Dream projects or collaborations? Well, yeah, of course I want to see Afsky grow. I would love to have the opportunity to put on my own version of my dream show, with lighting and everything around it. But it's a bigger production than I have money for right now. So yeah, I hope in the future that would be to take a headliner tour where there's actually budget to have a little bit bigger production. Right now we're super DIY when we play. We control strobe lights ourselves on stage, fog machines, wind machine, and so it works and it's fun and it's nice this way also. But if I should have a big dream with Afsky, then being able to do shows with a bigger production, that could be nice. Give some other opportunities, videos and stuff like that, to make it as a whole experience as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big dream. Yeah, what message do you hope to convey through your music? Well, I don't know if I have a direct message to people, since a lot of it is made just for me, processing my own thoughts and ideas. So, but I would like people to feel moved or touched when they go to a concert, and not just looking at us like, oh, it's just another regular band. I hope that people can see that we really feel and mean what we do when we are on stage. And that goes for all of us, not just me writing the music, but my band is really super dedicated, and they love the whole music and the whole metal thing just as much as I. So yeah, I hope that shines through to the audience, and any themes in the lyrics? Yeah, very classics around life and death. Yeah, I would say life and death, personal thoughts, and I think that would be it. How do you balance your personal life with the band commitments? Well, for now, I'm only doing Afsky. I used to work as a teacher for many years, but quit my job 3 years ago, I guess it was, during COVID, and I had time to look at the whole band thing and what is possible and what do I actually want to spend my life on while I'm still here. And so right now I balance it very well. I don't have any other what do you say? I don't have other things I have to do. I can focus on the band, but on the other hand, sometimes I spend more time on stuff that is not writing music, so that's also the backside of the story, kind of. So it's nice to actually have a lot of time for it, but there's so much other stuff than writing music that you have to take care of. And it's fun, but it can also be exhausting sometimes. So sometimes I miss just being a regular band, go to the rehearsal room and spend hours there just playing music. So that's, yeah, don't do that so much more. Yeah, my advice to emerging bands who are just starting out. Yeah, I don't know. It can sound like a cliche, but be yourself and do something that you love to do, instead of trying to do something that you think people expect from you. Because then I think the nerve dies very fast. Maybe some people succeed and can have a band where they make money, but then suddenly it's about something else. So I would definitely say start out by doing something that you actually are passionate about and really love to do. And if people like it, then you're already a big step in the right direction, I guess. Yeah, any advice? Yeah, I don't know actually. I think in many ways we learned the hard way, and just by going out with my old band Seguro, just doing the DIY thing, played a lot of punk squads in Germany, and yeah, learned it the hard way, I guess. Maybe I could have taken some good advice from others, but yeah. But on the other hand, we're still a smaller band, so yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's probably still some good advice I can take from bigger bands. Also the two bands we're touring with right now. So there's always something to learn, I guess.
Okay.
Thank you. I have a gift for you.
Thank you.
Well, for the band,
Yeah.
the rest.
Yeah.
Oleg, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, guys.
It's a really pleasure.
Perfect
with the soundtrack. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
It's a really pleasure. Thank you for
Yeah, thank you too, guys.
Y nos vemos en nada, en un momentito. Yeah.